So I'm here with Fraser Matthews of Netcoins. We're at the CBC Summit in Toronto. So Fraser, I mean, obviously the US expansion, I think, has been the biggest news at Netcoins. Do you want to talk a little bit about that and what challenges you're facing, a little bit about 2024 as well?
Yeah, the US market brings a lot of opportunity for Netcoins. What we wanted to do is expand our regional growth in North America, support two major markets from our Canadian operation. And for us, it's been definitely interesting to see what's been happening from the legal and from the regulatory perspective. From Netcoin side, what we've been doing is going forward with a compliant first approach to it, following the regulations, going on a state-by-state basis. We're currently live in 17 states, and as it stands right now, working through the last parts of our first money transmission license. And as you get one money transmitter license in the United States, it becomes much easier from a kind of single door perspective to get many more of them right afterwards. So for us, growth plans in the United States are really centered around getting that first MTL, getting our advertising stood up, and then rapidly expanding in the United States in the first quarter of next year.
So you have a direct line of sight to the users of crypto. Could you speak a little bit to some trends, to some adoption or volume numbers, for example?
Yeah, from a volume perspective, I mean, now with the industry on the uptick, I mean, month over month, we're up over 75% from last month, which is a huge growth, and it shows that capital is flowing back into the crypto industry, and as well trading is up. Bitcoin no longer riding flat like it was for most of this year, so investors are coming in on both the buy and the sell side and making transactions from that perspective, and seeing overall growth in alternative coins outside of Bitcoin as well, where we're seeing tremendous movement in the market as new projects spin up and older ones get new investment.
And I want to ask you, in light of the recent news with Binance and of course still kind of reeling from the FTX fallout just a year ago, what does the crypto exchange of the future, or post FTX, post Binance, look like or should look like?
Yeah, it's a careful balance. It's certainly about creating new features, new ways to trade, new ways to engage in the crypto industry, not just from straight spot trading, but looking at layer 2 initiatives, looking at new ways that we can expand our reach into new products and services that are currently being developed. But at the same time, for us, it's focused on being a strong business that's compliance first, that follows the rules, that follows the regulations, that reports well and is extremely transparent. And that's always been part of the mantra for us at Netcoins.
We're on the edge of 2024, just a month basically from today. What are your surest predictions for next year?
Yeah, for next year, I mean, with the halving coming up, I definitely think that we'll see a large price rise. I think we'll also start to see some positive news and traction, at least I hope so, in the industry. From a mainstream media perspective, gone will be the salacious stories of bad actors, and I hope it's more about good projects and good people bringing the ecosystem forward.
Thank you very much.